So Leo is a horse that was saved from the kill pen, and he has a problem with wanting to be caught. They left a halter on him to kind of help them be able to catch him, because once you are able to catch him, you're able to lead him. So they kind of hired me to come out here and help teach this horse how to be caught. So I just want to watch you. I'm kind of just creeping up to him. As soon as he leaves, I make noise with my hand. That's all that it takes. Some horses are a little bit more dull, and you might have to actually use a stick, but right now we just need to use my hand. So I'm just going to keep adding pressure until he turns around and looks at me. Once he looks at me, I'm going to walk away. So I want you to just kind of watch and see how he does here. Okay, so he's running off. I'm still adding that pressure. Ideally, horses that don't want to be caught, it's nice to have them in a round pen and feed them in the round pen and just round pen them, which is basically what I'm doing here. But you know, not every time you can do that, so we're in a pasture here. So he's looking, I walked away, and now I'm creeping up to him, and I'm allowing him to stiff my hand. Now, a lot of people, once they actually get to touch the horse, they run at him and put the lead rope on and be done. That's not what we're doing here. We want him to learn that he's not being caught and forced to do something. It's going to be his option to let us catch him. So we want it to kind of be a nice feeling for him. And I want you to watch how I'm walking up to him. I'm not fast walking. I'm not directly walking into him. I'm just nice and easy going up there. The worst thing you could possibly do with a horse that doesn't like to be caught is force him to be caught. You know, trapping him in a corner and making his reaction be fight or flight. You don't want him to think about that. You want him to not feel like he's trapped anywhere. He can escape. It's his opinion if he's wanting to get caught. So we're going to do the right thing is going to be easy, and the wrong thing is going to be more difficult. So we can sit here all day and we can chase him around the pasture and add that pressure. But as soon as he looks, that pressure goes away. So we're making it black and white, saying, hey, when you look at me, you don't have to have any pressure. And then I go up to him and I just start petting him. So when you let me pet you, you don't have any pressure. It's just me petting you. I'm not asking you to work. I'm just asking you to stand here. Then I might walk away without him being caught and just see what he's going to do. He's looking at me. That's great. So let me walk back up to you. How would you like to be scratched here? And then when he's ready, I'll go ahead and clip on the lead rope. Okay, and you can see here, I'm just being nice and easy with him. Like, thank you for letting me catch you. Now let's go. And you can see he leads pretty well. I don't like to lead them right next to me when I first start training because I don't know if they're going to take off running. You know, I want them to make sure that they're out of my way and out of my space. He is kind of nervous around people, so I do want to ensure that I'm not asking him to push away from me in the first couple training sessions. I want to make sure that he knows that I'm not going to kill him, but you know, after 2-3 sessions, I am going to ask him to back out of my space and teach him backing and things like that. So I just want to kind of show improvement. I know I didn't have a video prior to this, but just kind of showing kind of what I'm doing here is desensitizing. And then I actually do a lot of liberty stuff with him. Liberty is something really, really good to teach your horse. Even a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you're doing that in the first session. And really it's just round penning and teaching him to follow you and teaching him that you're not a bad human being. So they don't have a round pin, but they have a little pin of panels that I can isolate him from the other horses. And basically, just like how I was catching him, you add the pressure when he leaves, and you take the pressure away when he's looking at you. And then he's going to realize following you isn't a bad idea. And all that pressure is gone for him just following a human being. And he's able to realize that we're not here to kill him. So here we are just walking around at liberty. So I know I didn't teach how to do this. I will have a video. It might not be with Leo, I'm not really sure, on how to get your horse this way. But this is a really, really good thing, you know, especially coming from a kill pen. You know, horses are treated as if they're just meat, which, yeah, they kind of are when they're in a kill pen. But, you know, people come out and save them, and, you know, you want these horses to be able to trust again. They don't understand why they're being flagged into pens. They don't understand why they're being herded into trailers, things like that. So it's our responsibility to get them to back to trusting humans, and then working our way up to getting a saddle on, and then working our way up to the first ride and get going from there. So the owner of Leo is looking to sell him eventually as a project horse. So if anybody is looking for a little halflinger gelding, he is up for sale soon, and you can contact me and I can give you some contact information to get in touch with the lady. I'm not sure how much she's wanting to sell him for, but he has come a long way. We've put the saddle on and things like that. This is just kind of his second session. So I wanted to kind of show kind of what to do when your horse might have a running away problem. And this might not take this fast. It might take a long time. Make sure that your schedule's open so that you can work with your horse. But just add the pressure when he's looking away. Take it away when he's looking at you. That's the first thing. And a lot of people are like, well, why is that? Well, think about it. Nobody ever says, my horse is looking at me and I could not catch him. He was just backing up the entire pasture. No, usually it's my horse has turned their butts to me and hauled butt down the pasture. So 2 eyes are better than 2 heels. They can't kick you, and they're not running off. They're looking at you. So that's kind of what your goal is. And desensitize, 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 especially with these spooky horses. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll make sure to get more videos. I know these past videos have been kind of short. I'm sorry, but I will have some more coming up. So thank y'all, and make sure to subscribe, like, and comment.